Today we're gonna have a look at how to play Nintendo Switch games on your PC or laptop. You need a few things first. You need the emulator, and this I will leave in the description for you, or you can just follow the tutorial with me and you can have a look at what I'm doing. So this is what it's called, Ryujin. This is basically what it's called, ryujin.org download, and then you go ahead and you click on download, and hopefully your downloads page will actually load. You're gonna get your download file. It's gonna be called Ryujin's download, and then you're gonna extract it, and it's gonna look something like this. I extracted mine into a folder called Switch. So this is the Ryujin's file that you guys have now. I put all of this in a folder called Switch, and then what you want to do next is step 2 and 3. You're basically going to want to download the firmware, right, and the keys. So I'm not going to tell you how to do that because it is like copyright and piracy and whatever. I don't want to get my hands dirty. I want to keep my hands clean, boys. Clean. There is a website that you can use for that. It's called www.google.com, depending on the version that you download. So if you get version 18.1.0, you're going to download the firmware for 18.1.0, and you're going to download the keys for 18.1.0. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use the same website, right, also known as google.com. So what you're going to do is, as you can see, I've been cracking games 2K24 and 2K25, waiting for that. What you're going to want to do is Google Nintendo Switch NSP, and then you're going to look for ROMs, but there's a big risk with that. That's why what I recommend is, if you do have a Nintendo Switch, dump the ROMs legally, because this is illegal. I'm showing you this for educational purposes only, and I'm telling you not to use this. Don't go into this website and search for the games you want. Don't do that. Anyway, I already got mine. So basically this is what you're going to want to do first. You're going to run Ryujin's. It's going to give you an error. If you run Ryujin's for the first time and it doesn't give you an error, know that there's something wrong. Just know that there's something wrong. So you're going to get an error the first time you run Ryujin's. As you can see, that I showed you previously, the Nintendo Switch NSP what I got EA Sports FC 25, FIFA 25. That's what I got. That's what your boy got. And I got Super Mario Bros. You can play 2-player. I will show you how to do that as well. But what you're gonna want to do first is go to, is this files? No, it's tools if I'm not mistaken. Install firmware, right? You're gonna install firmware from the zip, the file that I told you to download, boys. This file, let me show you. This file, the firmware and the keys. Remember I told you to download that? Yes. Then you're gonna go to tools and you're gonna install the firmware and you're gonna install the keys. Same place, same whatever. You're gonna open the Ryujin's folder. This is how you're gonna do it with the keys. And then you're gonna go ahead and locate wherever you have the keys installed, right? You're gonna get the keys, bam, both should be good, firmware and keys. You are sorted. Then you take this and you connect it via cable. Well, mine is actually set up via Bluetooth because I have Bluetooth on my PC, so it's set up. And then what you're gonna want to do is go to options, settings, right, and it should automatically pick up. You go to inputs, it will pick up. This is how much players you can have, basically 8 players. So let's say you connected this controller, you connected a PlayStation 4 controller, you connected an Xbox controller, Xbox One controller. All those, right, can play at the same time. So basically player 1, you're gonna select DualSense. The whole list will appear here. It will say PS4 controller, it will say Xbox controller on this list, right? So let's say player 1 wants to use this controller. Cool, thanks. And I don't need to change anything here in the settings because the settings is perfect right now. And then you're gonna hit apply. Then you're gonna go to player 2. Now Jacob Cass came over to my house and he wants to play with me, player 2, FIFA, right? So all I'm gonna do is connect his controller, Bluetooth or with the cable, into the PC, and then I go to player 2 and I set it, and Jacob Cass's controller will pop up here. I'll select PlayStation 4 controller, boom, no need to change anything, and then I will apply and okay, boom, we are sorted. And if there's 4 controllers, you connect all 4 controllers like that, and then we should be sorted. And then okay, myself and Jacob Cass are gonna go ahead and we're gonna play Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And yes, it does work with 2 players as well. All you're gonna do is double click on your game, right? Oh wait, there is something I'm not showing you, and that is where to find the games and how to load the games. Let me do that. So I know my game, these games, I have them in a specific folder. They are in the downloads folder on my PC. So what you're gonna want to do is go into options, settings, and then here we are, game directories, users, Kieran, downloads, because that's where it is. I can add another directory. If I took my games and I saved it onto my hard drive in the C drive called games, I can map it right here. I can go find it, called games, right? Games, boom, there, found it, done. You know, that's how you're gonna do it, and it will automatically, you're gonna click apply, okay, it will automatically populate every game that's in that folder that's a Nintendo Switch game. And yes, FIFA 25 does work, Super Mario Bros does work. If you have your own Nintendo Switch games that you want to use, there is tutorials on YouTube on how to dump those games from your Nintendo Switch to your PC, playing with higher frame rates, better graphics as well. But boys, in order to support me, I suggest you play a map on Fortnite. Yes, it sounds crazy. There is a map that I play all the time. It's called Race and Dice. It's on the screen right now, boys. The code is there as well. This is crazy. It has a global scoreboard as well. So don't be surprised if you see me on the global scoreboard, knowing that I'm the best racer. That's not actually in the Fortnite racing mode. It's made in the normal mode, which makes it great. It's like driving cars in BR, and you know how crazy that can be. There's 13 cars, 13 total cars in this game on this map. Single player, multiplayer. I mean, ranked is gonna be released on this map soon. Boys, check it out. Why are you wasting time? The code is also in the description below. It's crazy, it's insane. But anyway, boys, I'll catch you in the next tutorial. Let's go, boys, let's go.